here today with Mayor Smiley and Lisa Pena Warren from the Nonviolence Institute. My name is Deputy Chief Tim O'Hara. We're here to tell you about the unfortunate shooting that occurred last night on Florence Street. At 7:40 p.m. last night, we responded to that area and we found a shooting victim. Unfortunately, that shooting victim was a 7-year-old child. She was rushed to Hasbro Hospital, where she is being treated in critical condition at this time, standing by with her family. We immediately activated all available resources to direct our efforts into finding out who was responsible for this terrible crime. We worked through the night, and sometime over the night, we found a car of interest, which led us to identifying one of the shooters. By the morning time, we identified the second shooter. We hit a couple of different locations, and at around 10 o'clock this morning, we were able to locate the two shooters in a house in Providence at 217 Carlton Street. These two individuals are identified as Amari Cabrera, age 19, of Providence, and Shaheem Nathaniel, 26 years old, of Cranston. And as I said, throughout the night, we worked tirelessly with all of our divisions, Patrol Division, Investigative Division, and with advice from Colonel Perez, we were able to develop a strong investigative, robust investigation. We were able to locate these two individuals and hold them accountable for this terrible crime. I hope it is some relief to the city, the family, and city officials that we're able to bring these two criminals into custody so quickly. And now I'd like to have the mayor come up and say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Commander. I'd like to start with my deepest sympathies and prayers for the recovery for the victim who is still being treated at the hospital. This crime has shaken our entire city. It's shaken me. It's the first instance of a child being hurt in several years here in our city in this way, and it's deeply upsetting and I'm sure very concerning to our community. I share the commander's comments that we hope that we have two suspects in custody in such a short period of time that provides some comfort to both the family and to the community, because we know that the Providence police officers who worked without sleep through the night and using all of their skill and professionalism were able to make an apprehension so quickly that some level of fear and anxiety in our communities has diminished, knowing that there are responsible parties, we believe responsible parties now in custody who will be prosecuted. I want to thank also the Nonviolence Institute for the work that they do in our community on a daily basis to help break the cycle of violence, to provide support to victims, but also to work to resolve conflicts in a way that does not result in harm or injury or additional gunfire in our city. The commander and I were in touch throughout the evening and in the early morning. Additionally, I've been in touch with Colonel Perez throughout the evening and into the morning. And the professionalism of our police department should be celebrated. It's always difficult when we're in a position to respond to crime, but the work that they've done is exceptional. This caps off a couple of rough days in the city of Providence, and we know that. This is not a level of violence that should be acceptable to any of us. And I understand the real fears and concerns in our community that the last couple of days have felt very unsafe in our city. We take some comfort in the fact that this year we've removed more illegal guns from the street than last year. We take some comfort in the fact that year-to-date shooting victims are down in a meaningful way than this time last year. And we take comfort in the fact that almost all of our other crime statistics are better this year than the year before. But I know and acknowledge that there's no crime statistic in the world that can make a neighbor feel safe when they're woken up to the sound of gunfire. And so we resolve to do better. At this time, I think our energies are best focused on praying for the young child who's still in the hospital. But I know that I will, and I'm sure that many members of our community will wake up tomorrow resolved to do more and to do better, because this is not anything that we should accept for our Providence. The commander is available to take additional questions as he knows them on the crime, but again, I want to thank the men and women of the Providence Police Department for excellent police work last night and for swift progress on this honestly most horrific crime that's happened since I've been mayor. And I hope that this is a crime like this doesn't occur for a long time to come. Thank you.